Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Coincidence stream. Eric, Ethan, hello. Nice to see you aboard. This music is very metal for the game we're playing, but okay. Also, sorry, I'm a little bit late. Yeah, this cover is pretty fantastic. Very Doom. Okay, switching playlists. That's more like it. Let's get in game. Oh wait, yes, I think I got everything. Let's go. Galama, hello. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Olga, welcome. New bottle of wine? That's up to you. Please drink with moderation, with responsibility. Although that's kind of against the rules, so let's just not talk about those things because you never know when kids are watching these streams and I don't want to set a bad example. So let's leave the alcohol talk out of this, please. Same with drugs and other stuff. Oh, I figured out the honey mystery. Do you guys remember the mystery of the production of honey? I think I figured it out. And guess what? It's another bug. I'm gonna explain to you in a moment what my theory is. I haven't confirmed it, but I'm 90% sure I figured it out. Yes, please, let's stop with the alcohol talk. It's against the rules. It should be there in the chat rules on both YouTube and Twitch. Okay, we're back. Yeah, midwinter, year 23. Oh, this is very late, month 11. These are not bugged yet. Well, not with one of the bugs. The other 5 are probably active right there. Okay. Halfway through Diablo 2 Act 3. That's always a nice game to replay. Are you playing OG Diablo? with something like a pluggy mod or something? Or is it Diablo 2 Resurrected? Yeah, the Diablo 2 music is so nostalgic. It's definitely a nostalgic kick. Alright, so about the honey. I think with the add-on OG Diablo 2, yeah, that's how I like to play it. I think I figured this out. So I've seen, let's actually see this here before we start this. It is here, agriculture, honey. Right. Now we can no longer see the peaks in the graphs because there's that huge export of 500 honey that I sold last time for an enormous amount of profit. So that kind of squishes the rest of the graphs. But if you remember, last time we got 48 honey, and previously we had like 2, 10, 12, 3, 0, 2, like completely unstable production and also very low production. But then we went to the trade center and I had 500 honey here to sell. So if I was producing so little for so many years, how could I have accumulated 500 honey? I did a QT, welcome to the stream. Well, I think I have a theory as to what happened. I still need to confirm it and do some extra tests, but I'm going to report. This is another bug. Yet another bug. The number presented in the production of honey, both here and here, this is even more bugged because we just loaded the game and I don't think the numbers have refreshed yet. But the way that the game calculates the production of honey is bugged. This is because the apiaries are special in their production of things. Apiaries produce honey and wax, and they produce this throughout the year at regular intervals. When that happens, this storage tab here, which is currently empty, has 1 honey and 1 wax, and if you wait longer, it will have 2 honey, 2 wax, and so on and so forth. Now, the job of collecting the honey and the wax and depositing it in a nearby storehouse or storage depot, that is the job of the farmers. I've talked about this before. At the moment that one farmer goes to one of these apiaries and there's like 4 honey, they pick up the 4 honey and they deposit it there. At that moment, the game registers, okay, production of honey plus 4 for that month in that year. And that is shown in the graphs above. However, there's a problem. Nobody else, by the way, nobody else can collect this, even though this is building storage. Only the farmers can go there and take the honey back to the normal storage out of the apiary building. The regular laborers cannot do that. However, I believe that there's a glitch in the way that the production of honey is calculated, because the workers at the trade center with their wheel carts can go and collect the honey from the apiaries themselves to put it at the trade center. And they've been doing that for years because I've set this up like this. I'm not consuming honey at all, and I won't do it until tier 4 of the town center. It'll take a long time to get there. So until then, I want to sell all the honey. So at the start of the game, told everybody, hey, honey, 100% of it goes all to the trade center until it's full with 500 honey, so that I can make some cash when a trader wants to buy it. And that's the only use that you have for honey in the early game. The problem is, because the trade center people go grab honey from an apiary and deposit it right back in the trade center and not a storage building, the game glitches out and doesn't consider that move of honey as production. And then, as a result, this graph here shows very low numbers. This is my theory for what the honey production bug, for the cause of the honey production bug. I still have to report this and put it in the development forum so they can fix it. And I think I can use one of my save games to test this a little bit more thoroughly. But the reason that drives me to think that this is the case is the very fact that last time we hit 500 honey, which means that the trading center was full, which means that these people could no longer go grab the honey themselves. And boom, suddenly what do we see? Almost 50 honey produced in a year, where all the other years we had almost nothing. Because that year, the farmers were collecting the honey for once. And what do we see this year? Well, I sold the honey, so the trade center is empty again, so the trade people are collecting the honey and not the farmers, and it reduced a lot again. All of this data confirms my theory. I need to test a little bit more. I need to report the bug. This has probably been the most convoluted bug the hardest to reproduce so far, but I think that's it, and I want to offline do a test with my save games and check if that's really the case, but I'm really convinced that's it. I will just assume, hey, this is bugged. I won't use this number as accurate information. We're not even consuming, so I don't care. The honey is being stored here. You can already tell we sold 500 last year. We already have 100 again. So we are producing 48, 50, 60 something per year. This game has more bugs than Silksong. Is Silksong bugged? I've never played Silksong or the or Hollow Knight. I want to play those games. I should stream those games. Those will be fun to play, right? Yeah, this game has too many bugs for its own sake. All right, so let's get right to business. I've saved here. Let's do the maintenance. How are my hunters doing? The malt is fucked up as always, right? Oh no, it's still in the green. Well, fantastic. Good for you, little man. Good for you. And you're still hunting down deer because that's something that I can't avoid. Those 2 deer won't die. These deer must die. Kill their habitat. Kill them. Hunt them down. Shoot them with arrows. Rip and tear until the deer are gone. Sick worker. There's a sick hunter. Hollow is sick. Ooh! Do I fire Hollow? What does she have? Scurvy? Well...
What needs doing?
Scurvy. You'll be fine. I'm not firing her. She got 6 deer. She's working over there. These two got 6 and 6. They're working over there. The hunters are fine. Hey, you finished Yukai. Alright. Hope you have fun with us. Bugs produce honey. Ha ha ha. Nice one. Nice joke, Flower. Hold on, I have this sound cue just for you. This was for Flowers. Flowers, nice, very nice joke. And the malt is better, Fargus. Fergus? Forgus? Fargus with an A! You've already forgotten about Fargus. Oh no. Wagons. 21%, I'm leaving you. 18, I think it's fine. Smokehouses, we're not producing more of food, so I don't think anything should be spoiling, not even close. Grocers, no longer need I worried about these because they're maxed out. I'm not making a third market. I have calculated the efficiency of materials distribution by 2 full and upgraded market squares in this city layout, and 4 people there, 4 people here is just enough. I'm not adding more, but I'm already adding more houses. I've checked my previous cities, and there's an extra layers of houses here in these triangles that I will need to delete later on when all the other houses are upgraded, because after the central houses are upgraded, we've reached 500 population and I won't need the outer layer. But since we're actually close to the limit, and I do want to grow my population before we get all the upgrades and everything else and all the industries that are still left, I might as well just add a few houses wherever I have some spaces, like some in the middle maybe. And I'll accept that I'll delete them after a while, and that's fine. Lemon of Love, hello. Oh, cool. Did you watch Encalagon's run? Because he did the UV Max. Not I'm too young to die Max, UV Max. He was the real conqueror of Profane Promised Land. I've got a live stream about that on my YouTube channel, but yeah, check his original video. 1, 2... ooh, I cannot place 1 there. But I really should make more houses. Let's do 3... 4... That should be enough for now. Another thing that I've been forgetting about, I've been adding statues for desirability, but I can upgrade the wells. The wells were useless to upgrade previously, but right now, as we have so many resources, so much iron and stone and gold, upgrading the wells will increase the desirability of the houses, and they're right in the middle of the city, so their area of effect, of desirability, affection, positive desirability, it's not very large, but since they're right in the middle, and they need to be because we need water for fires and for the population to drink, I'm going at the very least to upgrade all 4 wells in the center. One of them we had already upgraded previously. Compost yard, so I'm not sure if these guys are now still complete. Oh my god, 2 people and they're already at 2% idle. Right. Let me check the farms first. Any diseases, anything I should be worried about here. What about this one? This one was lower. It's already at 98. Brilliant. 0, 0, 0, and this should have people, right? It does, but I can remove them. It's really great that just after 1 year of maintenance, I can immediately remove the worker from there and have that worker back. That's great. And now we do this, and this one is in autopilot maintenance mode. I will add more farms because I used 3, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 farms unused, so I'll make a 5th. And that's it. So, let's bless some compost. 96s, 96s. The 96s on farms that are in use. I'm gonna add those. 96. Yeah, and now we've collected more waste, so there should be more compost too. And this one is still growing fertility, and keep the rest. Okay, cool. Laborers, how we doing? How we doing? How we doing here? How we doing? So 20 plus 41 is 61. I have 73. There's 12 people to put to work. Considering I still have a lot of surplus in all of these coal mines, yeah, we have a lot of laborers right now. Really a lot of laborers. I might make another farm since this is not... we didn't get rid of this coal yet, and I want the space for my village and get rid of that desirability. The earlier I get all these mines extracting the coal, the earlier that thing disappears. She heard the game and acted accordingly. Oh boy. I mean, they are nocturnal enemy. They are nocturnal creatures after all. Why did I say enemies instead of creatures? I was in the Doom mindset. The cat enemy. As for the rest, there's no problems here. Happiness, they're fine, even with when it comes to food. That is fantastic. When it comes to food, by the way, yeah, this is still not stockpiling a lot. But I have a reason to believe that when it comes to vegetables, things are spoiling more. They're starting to spoil more. Production is now stable. That is good to know. The consumption went up for this, went down for that. I told you, greens spoiling in the thousands. But hey, it's whatever. It's the cost of having farms. And with the barrels that we're not creating, that number should really go down. And even greens should last probably the entire year with this setup now, which is fantastic. As for this, they're consuming 300 and 187 are spoiling. We still have some berries through the winter. Let's keep it like that. Nuts, right. Fruits increasing and there's nothing else. Nuts. This forage is driving me nuts. There's never enough of these nuts. This is gonna be a final desperate attempt of getting that Forager's Garden producing more, but I'm really starting to think that there's nothing I can do here to help her out. But let's do this move. As for everything else, let's speed this up. As long as consumption doesn't peak, and as long as production is above consumption, I need to worry about none of these. That's a peak, and it's above production. Okay, flax. I was expecting this, because I added another person to linen clothes, and those consume a lot of flax. This means I need more farms for flax. For whatever. Plus flax on my to-do list. We need more farms for flax. And I won't sell flax unless I have, let's say, 600. Why are we consuming more pelts? Because I added a person to tannery. Yeah, that's scary. 88. So let's go with 70 pelts. I should probably add a hunter. But I mean, if we get farm animals from the traders next year, that problem will be solved because these also give us pelts and tallow. Let's be patient. Let's wait. Yeah, tallow is also very close to the limit. Firewood is peaking, but still in the 600s range. They're producing less because we hit the limit. No, we didn't hit the limit. Wait, why are we producing less firewood? I moved one of the firewood... I didn't move the firewood building. I said it was better elsewhere, but I didn't get around to moving it. I think I was flattening the ground here. So, hold on. Where are we gonna consume more firewood? Is it here? Here it's just one soap shop and one smokehouse. As for this spot, that's cool. That's cool. There's one firewood consuming there. Only one. Okay, so it actually makes more sense to have the second firewood splitter building somewhere out here. Close to the firewood deposit, which is this. No, but I also wanted to move this first, right? The stockyard, because it doesn't have to be as close to the city as this is. And then I can move the firewood person. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my wall. Yes, this works perfectly well. And let's move this firewood building over there. So there may have been some interruptions in production. I need to flatten this. Some interruptions in production to firewood because I was upgrading the buildings and moving the buildings. But I think after I move this building, I will put one more person to work there. So let's put plus firewood on the to-do list, so that we don't go to 0 on that. That would be very scary. Even though there's a way for us to warm up the city without firewood, but that requires tech. I do have 1 point in tech. So what I could do is invest in this. Coal-fired stoves. It's a policy at the town center. It doesn't have a downside, it's just a positive. It allows the shelters in your entire town to use coal instead of firewood for heating. If this is disabled, only firewood is used. So you would invest on that tech, go over here and click on this thing, which gets unlocked. I don't know what's the advantage of heating shelters with coal instead of firewood. I assume that it's just a case of, hey, if for some reason you have a shit ton of coal and you would rather spend that instead of firewood because there's few trees in your map but a lot of mines, maybe this is a good investment. But I have a lot of trees and a lot of mines, so it's not worth me investing the tech in that. So I'm gonna leave it be. Next. Planks. Wait. 500. They have chimneys. These are too many planks. I think yeah. With the upgrades of the buildings, I think I might have overdone it. I'm gonna do minus planks, just because, I don't know, maybe I need workers for... When I do have cattle, I will need a lot of workers. Actually, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. I'd rather put more people in coal, even. Iron is stable. Paper, stable. With a small surplus. Bricks, stable. I don't want to touch it. I added more hide coats and more linen clothes, and the stockpile is going up a little bit. That's cool. Soap, stable. Tools. Heavy tools, 3. That's cool. Oh, I like to see the shields at the top of production. We don't need to produce more. Now it's only hauberks. Clothes went up. That's cool. We're just now producing barrels. Right, I'm gonna add a third person to this. Should I still do minus planks? I think so. Plus barrels. Because we're starting up this industry, and I need all of these root cellars to have 10 barrels each. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 50 barrels that I need to get done just to get the reduced spoilage to an acceptable level. So I'm gonna add another person there. It's on my to-do list. Next. Logs are getting back in shape. Stone is fine. Clay is fine. Coal is, yeah, I know. Iron ore is fine. Sand, fine. Gold ore. Jesus Christ, this will never be enough, will it? How did it go up and down and up and down? I've only been adding people to gold. Right? Okay, what do you have to say about that, buddy? You're still 40% idle because you don't have enough gold ore. That's plus gold ore on my book. Need to produce more. Okay, that's fine. That's done. Luxury, pottery, stable. Candles, stable. Glassware, stable. I could possibly add a second person to both glassware and 2 furniture, since these will start be consuming more and more, and will give me a lot of taxes. It depends on my stockpile. I don't need more glassware. I will need more furniture, I think. So let's leave glassware. Where's furniture? It's right here. Yeah, let's do plus furniture. Plus furniture, plus barrels, minus blanks? Okay, then. Wood planks, yeah. Where was I? Furniture, armaments. Right, arrows are not in the maximum. Why? Because we had war last year and we consumed 500. And now it's a pain to get this back up again because... Why? Why? 7 crossbow? I just keep adding people and adding people and adding people. It never solves the problem. This means that one of them made 180 arrows. The other one's just ignored. I can't look at this graph. I can't look at the arrows. I always get upset when I look at that. I'll just let it be, ignore the problem, assume that it's nothing, and when our archers run out of arrows, I'll just send them melee range and they'll pay with their lives. Have to stop worrying. Lucy, bienvenue. Welcome to the stream. The arrows problem, it's always a problem. It's a constant problem. We've done that. Technological points. So I don't have any really pressing issues, any problems. I need more flax and I'll require more farms, but I don't think... no, there's actually nothing here to help me out. I could invest in this and try to go for the forestry. It would require another point. When do I get to next one? In 7 months. Okay, so I'm actually going to keep this... Oh no, I can't keep this. I was thinking, keep this for the army. Right? But the problem with that is that there's nothing to invest directly in the army with that 1 point. I would need at least 2 points, which is this, and then one of those to be unlocked. But then what I could do is invest in this now and upgrade the blacksmith already. And at least I get a higher production of tools, and also we can start making heavy weapons, which is nice. Prepares us for the end game, which will arrive soon, by the way. We're well on our way towards the end game. That's a good choice. Let's go. Tools of war. So now we can upgrade the blacksmith. What is the blacksmith? Here, blacksmith forge. I cannot upgrade. Why? Because I need to unpause the game. But I have everything, right? Even the 94 bricks, 1,000 gold. Yeah. So you upgrade the blacksmith, and you can put 6 people to work instead of 2. You have additional item recipes, which are heavy weapons that you can then create, and all of them have increased production speed. And that means more tools and more heavy tools, which I kind of need, so I want this upgrade. I think that is a good investment for tech. Let's do the changes. So, farms. So the 3 slots that I have left, I'm going to use them all 3 for flax. And we have actually 12 farms for just vegetables and just flax. Is that safe, though? It's not safe. How much flax do I have in reserve? I think I'm going to have to delay the flax. I forgot about the trade center, by the way. Let's do this first. That's a bit too much gold. Let's send most of it back. Pelts, 70. Tools. I should be at 40 now as a default because we're reaching almost 400 population. So let's bring all of this back. It's not enough to sell. That's 40. That's fine. Iron, what is this looking like? 200? Sure. We've never sold much of this, but we're overproducing, which is nice. 100 glass is good? I'm not happy about that. I know I'll have a glass problem in tier 4. So glass is actually luxury goods. Whatever, it's also good money, and I'm not floating in gold just yet. So if I can get a little boost from glass, let's use it now. Stone is 500. We can upgrade more paths. This is 40. So much coal. Wow, 250. Whoa, 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 what number is that? Yeah, let's just bring 500 there. This should be 40. Let's keep them back. Honey, it's all of it. This is all of it as well. As for flax, 600. I'm gonna bring it all back. And I'm gonna delay the flax upgrade because I think I need the farms for other things. Clay is like 600. The rest is 40 or above. Hey, Demo. Look at this number of grains. They're all gonna spoil. Well, maybe not with the barrels. Maybe they'll consume some more. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. I'm also gonna add another person to making baskets because we have so much we're low and we do have the people. Yeah, I'm gonna put plus baskets on my to-do list. It makes sense, I think. So instead of making 3 of the last 3 actually ready farms and investing them into flax, which I do need, I'm gonna just rely on my flax fiber supply to last me a couple of years, and I'm gonna do something else which is much required for farm animals, which is hay. Now the problem with hay is if I start growing hay, I can't sell hay. Wait, that's not the one. This is the one. I can't say hay cannot be sold at the trade center. So whatever you produce, if it's not being consumed, it's being destroyed or spoiled. Hay can be grown either in the summer or in the winter, doesn't matter. It's quite big, but you can still put a clover in there. So you can do this. Hay is special in the sense that it does not have any diseases, which makes it much more simple to grow, and it only impacts fertility by -1. So you can put one farm for hay with this setup right here, and it's perfectly stable, and there's no problem at all. You put 1 people working here. I'm going to do that now. We have 11 now. I'm going to also make a new farm before I forget, because I tend to forget this stuff. Is this 90% still? 89? That's good enough. Let's start this correctly. Go down there. 89. That's another person that is no longer available. Let's go with 10 laborers. Where was I? Hay. You can do this, but this is -3 and +9. So you have actually a +6 fertility overall, which is kind of a waste. What I tend to do when I have multiple hay farms is this. So turnips is -3. We have -3, -6, +3, +6. It's 0. This is completely stable. With the exception that now there's 1 year, sometimes, that I'm going to produce a lot of root vegetables, and then the other 2 years I don't. So it's unstable. I like to do this only when I have 2 farms available. But for now, I'm just going to grow some hay with the minimum amount of workers, the minimal amount of effort. I might do something like this. I don't think it matters because there's no diseases. And the time of the year... When's the best time of the year to get hay? They eat hay more during the winter. But if I get it only at the winter, there might be still some distribution lag before it gets to the farms. So let's do this. Hey, Sashman! Anomalous Void, hello! Good to see you. So now we have hay. Should I put... I still have 2 farms. I can put these 2 for flax. Assuming that I'll get a 3rd one soon. Not really. This is going to get +6. It's going to be 69. No, this still needs 1 or 2 years more of maintenance to get going. But I can't do 2 farms with flax. It's risky only because of diseases. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do the flax. What's my flax setup? Flax, and the long beans. Not the long beans, it's just called beans. The others are peas. Flax. Beans. And 1 person. We're with 9 available laborers. Oh, hold on, I forgot something. The hay needs to be stored. How can I store hay? Hold on. The hay... I can store hay here. No, this is full because of the arrows. I can store... here. This makes sense. Tell them to store the hay here. The hay has nowhere else to go except for the animal farms. And it cannot be sold, so let's just store the hay there. Back to the flax. Put this on with flax too. So this I'm gonna do it like this. And beans. Oh, 1 worker. That looks good. We're on 8. And I did do the plus flax. After all, we had enough farms. Even though this one is not stable, the flax are not stable, I really need to get the rest of the farms going and ready to go. So we have always 3 farms doing one job with a 3-year rotation so that it's stable. But for now, that's good enough. What else? Plus baskets. Sure. I just add a person here. Easy. 7 people available. What happened here? 7 people available. Okay. I'm gonna do minus planks from here. Wait, 2 fewer there. This building is just closer. Okay, that's minus planks. I have 8 people available. Plus for wood only after the move. I'm gonna leave that on the to-do list for a while because I need that to be flattened first. Plus barrels right now. I have 7 people. Plus gold ore. Yes, that's important. We have 5 people for so little gold. Oh my god. 6 available. Plus furniture. I'm gonna put plus 2 on furniture. I'm gonna be generous here. 4 available. Plus firewood with 4 people available. I'm gonna let them be, or do I have space on my coal mines? I can make a new coal mine. Let's make a new coal mine. More coal. Always more coal. Ooh. Okay, right. Sure. And I'll want 2 people? No, 3 people on the coal mine when it's done. 3 people, coal mine. Okay. Where's my storage cart? It's there. Are they harvesting trees? They should be. A couple of stones there too. Let's move this a little bit closer. Lots of stuff to harvest, including these trees. And these trees, I don't care about those mushrooms anymore. They can deforest this entire area. And nothing down south. Yeah, I'm gonna really need to upgrade the work camp. Whenever I get the tech for it. When you're filthy rich, and by filthy rich I mean at least 20,000 gold or more, and you have a lot of gold to spend and you want more tech, you can come down here, scroll down here, and click on this button. Special requests at a high price for the Tome of Knowledge. They will bring you a Tome of Knowledge. It will cost you 10,000 gold or more. The Tomes of Knowledge are the game keeps track of the number of Tomes of Knowledge that you've bought from the Trade Center with this number here, 4. The more you buy them, the more expensive they become. If they are just Tomes of Knowledge that were regularly brought randomly by the traders, the price increase is at about 1,000 gold and then it goes up slowly. But if you do a special request, it still increases that number. It goes up a lot more quickly. It's about 10 times the normal price. I cannot afford that, but if I was floating in gold, I'd be doing that because it's the only kind of gold sink that you can spend your resources on and still get something back in return. Tech is always good after all. That's it. How about this? There was a tree here, right? Yeah, somebody get rid of that tree. I built a forager there. This is the corner that needs to stay. This forager will tell me where does the line of sight end there, so I can make another forager there, and hopefully we'll get rid of this whole thing soon. I'm going to excavate this. The last relic on the entire map, actually, and let's begin. Ten archers and 1 infantryman still employed. Okay. Can you get to that amount? You can get to the hundreds of thousands if you really have a big economy in a big city. These are not completely full. That's good to know. So many upgrades. Oh, the roads. I want to upgrade the roads, but I can't even see which ones are non-upgraded with all the snow. Now that I'm gonna fractured bone, sure. Now that I'm gonna store hay here, I'm actually going to upgrade this building because hay is built in the thousands. It's a kind of material that really fills up your storehouses quite quickly. And I don't want that to happen because there's other things in this storehouse that are important to keep here. These things, I'm gonna remove them from here because I'd rather have the hunters, since they're so close to this barracks anyway, I'd rather have the hunters pick up the arrows and the bows and crossbows from there. So I'm gonna add 4, 4, and 120 to this list here, and it should still fit. So this is 16, 16, 120, 940, 840. Okay. And now I go here. I first remove these limits. And then I remove these things. They'll be moved now. And I set this one to upgrade. Let's go. Nothing triggers the wars. Wars just happens. Every year, between months 2 and 6, there's a chance that you get a spawn from the enemies. They'll attack your city. There's nothing you can do about it. It's part of the game. It's a survival city builder after all. We need to finish these fences, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's correct. Too steep? Did I not unsteep this? My people, I told you to unsteep this. Unsteep it harder, please. 3, 4. This is a fence. This is a fence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Year 24. That should be the end of the fences. Okay, I can move the firewood splitter. And then add a person to it. Coal mine is built, 3 people on it. I have 1 available labor, which will be the person on firewood. Get that coal out of there. Some of the welds upgrades finished, and that's enough for me to do a few more house upgrades. I still have the planks. Yeah, I have a lot of planks now. Let's get a couple of these done. Get the furniture in as well, because all of these houses will now accept furniture. More taxes for me. More gold. Yeah, it is quite flawed. Especially since you can level the ground differently after you place the buildings. Hello, sub. 70. Did I say 70 on the pelts? Yeah, I increased this because I'm consuming more. Cool, I can sell you some pelts. And nothing else because hide coats are really on the low side of things. Should I buy some candles? Why do we have so few candles in stock? I checked this. Candles 35, consume 23. You know, I have the gold. I'm gonna buy some candles just 40. Just 40, 10% of my population, just to make sure that it evens out the production and people can consume normally again, the candles, and we get more gold from taxes. All that normalizes. It's just a matter of stock, not production, so that will help. You can sell some baskets too. What? How? I saw that happening. I'm not gonna sell soap. Well, that was quick. Okay, well. This is an average price. I'm gonna sell you an average quantity. Is that what you want? Wait, not buy. No, not buy. Sell. I need to write -4. Sell. Okay. Do we get attacked this year? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Month 2 is upon us. Whatever happens, I'm ready. Crops for assignment. Should I make 2 farms? No. 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 We're good. We're good. We'll put the farms that we have to good use. This has been moved. Put 1 person in firewood. That means that logs are being consumed here, so I want to limit. And that's it. Even this building, even this one that is right next to the mines, which have negative desirability, is up for the upgrade. Because there's so many other positive things of desire. Even the sawmill. Ooh, I might need to move the sawmill. No, because I'll delete these houses. We're good. Leave that bear. That bear will have a munch on the raiders. Hold on. No! 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 I destroyed the what? But I was so careful in placing the building. I destroyed these nuts. No! Luala, you better make more nuts this year. Just look at the sacrifices that I'm going through. Okay. As for her work radius, grabbing that one egg, that one mushrooms, and those two herbs is the same as grabbing this one egg, two herbs, and one mushroom. So instead of getting those 4, I'll move the circle a bit here and grab these 4, which are just closer to the forager, and everything else is the same. Yes. Go, Luala, go. Another merchant, okay. What do you want? What do you want? That's 7 for pelts. This is 7 for pelts. It's the same. And now it's 83 again. What? Bring all the coal in. Ooh. Oh. Sorry, I make a lot of weird sounds. Anyway, tech. Now I can invest in the army and give... This will be good. Attack speed for the crossbows. Yes. Let's see if the attacks or not. Let's keep that tech available and make decisions later on when we have the information for it. Ooh, that's a bad price. I would buy these just to have a little bit of a surplus, but... No. No, ma'am. I'm not gonna buy that. Shirts, pelts, shoes. Candles, pottery, coal. Candles for 15, candles for 13. Pelts, baskets, coats. Tools, soap, planks. She sells tools. Tools for 49, there's no way, no. No arbitrage at all. So it doesn't matter to whom I sell this, since their price is the same. And I just have nothing to sell her. I'm not going to sell the candles that I just bought because I was under... Oh no! I have a very good amount of things to sell her. Give me all of your gold right now. Yeah. And now I can try... what did I say? Coal? 250. Let's go 250. Bring the rest in. Yeah, so see? Putting all the surplus workers in the coal mine, just beyond just removing this, which is an objective, makes me gold. Fantastic. Let's bring some of that back in, by the way. I don't have a lot in the trading post because bugs happen. I could think about buying some relics, but they're not really important. Once I'm swimming in money, sure, I'll do that. But until then, let's keep it quiet. Let's keep it close. A couple more upgrades. I said I wanted to move these buildings, right? And I didn't, so yeah, let's do this. I don't need to pause, let's keep running. And then I moved the chicken coop a little bit closer to that edge. The fence is nope. The fence is missing this part here. The fence will be complete soon enough. These guys are touching all the trees, right? Yeah, no tree is being forgotten. Looking good. It's only a matter of whether or not we do get attacked this year. Why don't you go there, you idiots? Okay, let's kill the bear. I'm gonna kill the 2 bears. Because what's gonna happen is somebody's gonna go there to excavate that, and we get the Bourbon situation repeated. I don't want that situation repeated. Nobody's going for... Oh! Irma.
Hello.
Hi. Can you grab those Oh, come on. Why are you so stupid? You have a hand cart. You can grab both. Chopping logs. Fine. Somebody else will move here. Somebody else will probably be attacked by a wolf, by a bear, and die. Are you happy about that? Anyway, we've reached the top of the map. We're really kicking the fog of war back. Next forager. That's quite... Yeah, okay, so I can't really make it very far from this. Ooh, it's gotta be there, next to those herbs. Okay, forager. Forager here. I wish I could rotate the camera in place without going to the town center, but I can't. That one, I'm still waiting. Hope the army hurries up. Irma's very close to the bears. Hey, Shepherd. Welcome. Three in one. We've got 3 travelers in the house. 2 days. Okay, cool. What do you want? Swords? No. Iron? Not a good price. Heavy weapons? I got these from chests or raider camps. I'm not gonna sell them to you. That's a good relic when you're in... when you're in... pacifist mode. The gasp was for the spices. Spices at a low price is a great opportunity, but spices are a tier 5 house, actually a tier 4 house luxury good, and I'm only on tier 3. I can't go for tier 4 houses until I have the tier 4 town center I need. Oh, we're very close to tier 4 town center. Look at this, 10 more people. We have the houses. 285 bricks will take a while, but I'm not changing anything. We're stockpiling bricks. I didn't realize we were this it's going to be very expensive, but I didn't realize we were this close to the tier 4 town center, but not to the tier 4 houses, so it doesn't make sense to buy spices right now. What else can I buy? Bricks. No, because I'll spend almost my entire gold supply on the town center, so I'm not going to spend even more gold to accelerate the bricks, because then I don't have the gold. No. As for the rest, swords, furniture, iron. Maybe she sells swords and iron. She sells swords for 119. No. Hauberks, heavy weapons. Hauberks 332. Hauberks 253. No. Candles for 14. 13. Beer for 8. Does anybody want some beer? You guys sometimes do. No. I'm trying to... because these guys always sell about the same amount of stuff, the same stuff. I'm trying to just remember if there's some kind of arbitrage here, but there isn't. So this guy, I'm gonna sell him half of my iron. Half. This is enough. A little bit of the iron, and these 2 people can just go. Yeah, that's it. Oh, come on, Eric. Okay, that's the army. I was afraid that it was Irma being attacked there. There was another one. There.
As you command.
It's a bit risky to have the archers out Wait. It's very risky. Because if I explore this place and then they spawn...
Right away!
Well, do it quick then. Do it quick. Can you bankrupt a trader? No, you can get all their gold and to come back next year with more gold. Month 4. Why only 73? Aren't you working? Gold ingots take you that long? I might have to move the circle from this place out of here once they chop all the trees. Let's keep them working for now. Our logs are kind of short. Let's upgrade the paths. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So first of all, around the farms, let's do 1, 2, 3. Around the train center, it's done. It's done. Around the living quarters, the housing district. Let's do this, and that should be enough. No, man, Eric, just that's against the rules. I'm serious. The rules at the chat, both for YouTube and Twitch, says no alcohol talk. I'm talking about beer because it's a product in the game, but let's not bring that into real life talk. It's not the place in this stream. It's not the place for that. There was once upon a time when I started streaming, some 3 or 4 years ago. It was a while ago. Namalt, are you doing okay? No, it's already in the red. Be in the red, I don't give a fuck, Namalt. I'm done with you. Where was I? What was I saying? Nublar, what are you doing here?
What needs doing?
Some 4 or 5 years ago, I was even considering transporting barrels? Why did you walk all the way up here to then move back to transport barrels? At least move those logs back if you're gonna go back. There was a time when I considered
It will be done.
doing a drinking game on stream. Like I'm playing some game, but if every time I die, I need to take a shot.
As you command.
And I quickly realized
Right
that
away.
I had a bunch of
It will be done.
younger folks on stream that would be a
As
very
you
bad
command.
example, and so
As you
I think it was at
command.
that time that I developed the rules to just be, hey, no alcohol talk. It's not the place.
It will be done.
If you're
Right
drinking,
away.
that's good for you, but yeah, don't share it with everybody, because there's kids and that we need to be careful with them. Considering transporting barrels. I keep getting interrupted. I'm trying to tell you a story about my past on stream, but the game doesn't let me. Month 5, the bears are done for. They are not going here. Oh. Another one. We're almost done with the foragers. Look at these circles. Oh my god. We're almost done. Disable 2. So one more here, yeah. Ooh, this is a tight spot to put a forager on. Guess I need to remove that dead tree. Yeah, I need to chop trees there. These are gonna take a while to build. Oh no, it's not even flat enough. Yeah, by the water, that's difficult to build on. Let's do this. That's the spot. Fog will remain in the upper right corner. Yes, that's correct. There and only there. I want to get rid of the left corner so that they can't do what they've done last year, which is attack me from 2 spots. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, Sashman. I could try and teach them the good lessons, which is things that I've learned throughout my life, the experiences that I've suffered, and learned my lesson only a little bit too late sometimes. Yeah, I could share that, but also, what's the point? They're not going to listen to that. They're not here to listen to that. They're here to have a fun time and watch video games. So let's just provide them with that, and they can at least not get bad influences from here. Drinking game on stream is asking for trouble. Yes, but a lot of people do it. A lot of live streamers do drinking games. So, I don't know. I guess just people have different values, I suppose. Different priorities. Okay, I forgot about this. I was supposed to upgrade the blacksmith forge. 1,000 gold, 60 stone, 94 bricks. Okay. I'm thinking I need to add more bricks because the town center is going to be... No! I do not need to rush. The town... Sometimes I can't speak for shit. Tier 4 town center doesn't lock away anything important for me, so whatever. The bricks can take a while. It's fine. Hey, Joking Pizza. How you doing? Take a shot of juice. Yeah, I'm not gonna fool anybody
Hello
with that.
there?
Cholera, wells, waste. There's plenty of wells and waste. Now there's 2 people working in the compost house. This is just a random occurrence. I don't think there's a problem with my village. Yeah, I know, Eric. I know. Okay, 2 knowledge. 2 points in knowledge. If they attack me, I can invest both in the army. Probably overkill, so I'll invest 1 in something else. More furniture. More firewood. More candles. This is the best one so far. I was having a little bit of trouble with the production of candles. Cavalry. No, I forgot. The year passed and I didn't check. Did they have chickens? Did you guys pay attention? I did let them both go. The traders come and they went and I didn't pay attention. I was supposed to buy cows and chickens and goats. I forgot. Did you notice? I was completely off. I guess we'll have to wait again another year. But I can make a stable. And yeah, this will take a while to get going as well. But we're investing a lot in the army and we don't have army problems right now. We're having a lot of diseases. Is it worth it to upgrade the healer's house to a hospital? Maybe. Or maybe wax sealed barrels. I think I'm gonna leave this for later on because, yeah, I want all the buildings to get filled with barrels before I upgrade to that, because there's a trick to that technology. This is a good one, but not quite yet. Let's go for this. Nothing else is urgent. The candles, we've bought some. Let's go for this. More trees, and then the forester. In many games, getting this upgraded is enough for you to have enough sustainability on the trees that already natural spawn around your town center. But if not, we'll go all the way in later on. I'll do it just for showcasing the not forager, the forester building, which is the upgraded work camp. Was that guy coming here and then he gave up? That might have been it. Rot yet again. One more farmer. I'll check the builders later on. If we are on -1, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. So many house upgrades. We should get a lot more taxes, but it's slow to get there. Hey, and Caligon the Second. I don't need to upgrade a lot. Yeah, because taxes, I should upgrade a lot more. Just keep it going, and I'd have the resources. Nothing is critical. The firewood people fire themselves because they produce a lot. That's cool. Why are you full? Okay. Month 6 is about to end. Maybe this was a year of peace. Fargus the Builder, would you look at that? So now I can make the forager over these two things. They'll still need to chop those. But I think this might be the end of the Fog of War here completely. I'm not sure about this sliver of Fog of War here. But just to be sure... No, let's build them first and I'll see if I need a third one or not. Press F for Fargus. Nobody's coming here. Where are they? I'm gonna send them over because... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's let just a few days pass, and once we enter month 7, I know for sure we're not getting attacked. I'll send the villagers to excavate the last thing. Ooh, I thought that lag was it. I thought it was gonna say raiders are approaching. Are we in month 7? Yeah, we're in month 7. We can invest a tech in something else. What did I invest a tech in? Oh, let's go right now. Forestry all the way. Alright, so we get to upgrade the work camp, and I get to show you guys how that works. So you click here, it takes a little while to update the status. A little bit of iron, planks, and bricks. That's perfectly fine. Let's upgrade the work camp, and we'll have more people on logs next time. Also a lot more productive. Let's send the people over to excavate the relic above. Who is like just chopping wood or something? I don't want to disturb the workers that are transporting goods, but the ones that are chopping wood... Jesus, there's so many. Chopping stone as well. We don't need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
What needs doing?
7, 8...
Need something?
9, 10. You are the chosen ones. Go excavate. Are they gonna ignore my orders? Wouldn't be the first time they do that, but let's see if this works. Keep upgrading a bunch. Okay, move this. Why are you on again? Let's move this. Yes, I'm still using the +4 armor relic, together with a plus 25% health, which are great together. There's something about this relic, I will probably change it, I'm not sure yet. There's something about the archers in this relic that I'll talk about next time. I didn't get there, I need more tech. These guys are chopping wood so fast, in fact, that, hey, have a couple more trees. Oh, come on, no, just go off trail. Are the people going there? They are. Are any bears on the way, or boars? No, the boars are only a problem when they go to the north west corner of the screen. And there's still trees there to be chopped, but they're just not going at all. Cholera. Oh man, I need to upgrade this to a hospital. She died in the healer's house. We're getting more diseases now. It's a signal. I should have upgraded that actually, because we'll need 2 points to get to the hospital upgrade. Yeah, disease is starting to become a problem here. This is an achievement run? Yes, it is. Once we get to 500 population, I win, because I, well, got to 500 population, which is my objective, and I built 0 defensive walls. And I think there's others achievements as well. I've been telling you of all my team achievements. I didn't get any more since last time, no. Burn that house with fire. I want to see your nuts. Show me your nuts. Foraging mushrooms. That's fine. Tell me there's gonna be nuts growing here. I see little plants there. Typhoid. Oh my god.
What is it?
Yeah, we really need a hospital here. We really need a hospital. Next tech is going for that. Or I could just make another compost yard. Since these guys are saying, hey, we're completely overworked. Should I do it right now? Should I wait? These guys are chopping the trees. That's fantastic. Get those gone. This is good too. Excavate quick before the winter. It won't be done, but at least we'll get to like 30% or something. And I didn't say that. Nuts! Nuts! 14? It's even worse? 14? No, it's exactly the same. Wait. 14... Calculator. 14 times 6. 84. Oh! It's not 78. It's a little bit better. This is a little bit better. Okay. So what if I move the forager like there? Will it be finally 17 each? Maybe we didn't lose much. Tell me your foraging nuts now. Yeah, go get those nuts. Go get these nuts, rather. Please, guys, no alcohol talk. I've said this multiple times. It's against the rules. We are fully ready for the cattle. This is a good space for the cattle, but I'm just forgetting to buy cattle from the traders. I'm pretty sure at least one of them had like chickens or something, but since they are highlighted in red, no, they're no longer highlighted in red because now I have the buildings for them. I just didn't pay attention, or maybe they didn't have them. I don't know. I at least should have paid attention. Let's get all the coal in here. Coal was 250, right? This will take a while to transfer, so let's do it in advance. Ooh, that's quick 63. You're gonna get it done right now. Fantastic, guys. And then I'm gonna send you to chop some trees there so we can also build that.
What needs doing?
Chopping trees. Cool. Final relic. You're going back because you're almost done here? No. You...
Work to be done.
Yes, there's work to be done. Well, you can take those logs, I suppose. It's not winter still. It's a little bit cold, but it's not freezing. Well, winter's now here. I finished that sentence and winter arrives. Wait, storage is full? Oh, right, because we're producing a ridiculous amount of vegetables. Right. I need another root cellar here. This happens to the buildings that are the output of some of your largest industries. I'm gonna upgrade that root cellar, add barrels to it, and make sure that the rat catcher has that in its radius. The rat catcher does have that in its radius. Okay, cool. This is the upgraded warehouse. Very nice. We have some hay. Oh, this is a good relic. Warrior relic. Gildar's coin purse. We got the coin relic. What do you know? Minus 20% reduced upkeep cost for soldiers. So if I put this in use, I will pay less gold per month. How much? 20% of 56? Well, it increases when I'm fighting the enemy with an army for all those months, but it's a shorter period of time. I don't think it's worthwhile. I'd rather have stronger soldiers. But that's cool. Coin relic, nice. They're all going back home. Some of them, yeah. I mean, if you're going there, I'll just let the others go home. You guys, you three are very brave. Chop that tree. The boars here are still down. They haven't respawned, so we shouldn't run into another Bourbon incident. And next year, I think I'll be able to have only this corner as Fog of War. You only keep archers. Yeah, I don't need that relic at all. I'd love to tell them to chop all this, but if I ever consider to put another forager there, I'll regret it. Did you finish? Still going for the mushrooms? Wait, what? No, pondering existence. What?
Hello.
Huh? Pondering existence. Frostbite. Where?
Need anything?
In town. That should be perfectly treatable. So we moved the forager from here to there, and she got a little bit more nuts. What if I move it a little bit more? So, but it's strange because the nuts were here. And how did I destroy one of the bushes? There were 2 berry bushes here. I was so careful. Oh, fuck. Let's try this. And also make some more paths, even though this is not the grid. It still helps because she's doing this path anyway. Upgrading houses is safe, moving them is not, but we can upgrade. 400 people! We could upgrade the town center, but I don't have the bricks. I'm gonna just wait slowly for this. There's other things with bricks that are more important. Tier 4 town center is not important, not very important right now at least. So I'll just let it be. And there's the only thing left to grab in this map are the 2 treasure chests here, which might be kind of pain in the ass to bring back home. But after that, we've gotten everything from the map. You still didn't get rid of this tree? Matter of fact, don't get very cold, man. There's... Okay, go home. Don't freeze to death, please. There's more time. Right, the forester camp. I upgraded it. Now we can put 6 people here. I'm gonna put 6 people here. And now this thing is... The resource ratio is a bit different. You still want mature trees only to be activated. I don't know if they have stone or not because the radius increased a little bit when you do this. They might have a couple of those stones or not, I'm not sure. But what you want to do then is for trees, you can plant trees and you can chop trees. You want to set this in a ratio of 10 to 1, which means that the 6 people working here will look for empty space and plant 10 trees before they chop a single tree, each one of them. And they will only continuously chop trees when everything is planted and there's no more space to plant. This is a very sustainable way of having trees planted the whole time in this area and making a stable and sustainable production of logs. We don't have a lot of stone. Let's chop these things out of here, since they are still inside of the city limits. Yeah, they're getting cold. Yeah, there's a small delay to that. Sorry, Shepard. Small delay. I'm gonna upgrade the last 4 wells, since now it's almost no resources and we add a little bit more desirability. Maybe that'll open up a few more upgrades for the houses. Frostbite,
Work to be
where?
done?
Ooh, you're kind of far away, but there's a temporary shelter here.
Work to be done?
LOL, win. Nice name. Whoa, what? Alright, 21 workers. Don't get cold, lol, win. The names in this game. Oh boy. 406 people. Yeah, the population is really increasing at a steady pace. Month 11 is here. Very cold. This one's ready to be built. And then, yeah. Best name is Sova. Yes, get cured. That's good. Oh no! Typhoid. Hollow! Oh no, not Hollow! Rest in peace, Hollow. You'll be remembered. I need to upgrade this to a hospital. Disease is growing rampant. And maybe these days is still alive. I mean, yes. I didn't see her die. She should be somewhere working. Working a mad efficiency like she always does. Gotta save the game soon. We did not have a very cold winter apparently. Anyway, time to save. Year 24. I saw Daisy just now. Cool. She's doing well. Alright, I'm going to add another compost yard. So in this game, my strategy for the compost yard has been different to all the other games, in the sense that in all the other games, whenever all of the people working the compost yards had a idle time inferior to 10%, I would either add more people or make more compost yards to make sure that there was some time during the year that this person working here would just be sitting down in their workplace and there's no waste to collect. And they can sit down for 10% of the time, which is what I allow as an idle time. In this game, I decided to do something different, which is only when the buildings complain about unsanitary conditions do I add more people. But I think even before we reach that limit, diseases are already increasing. And yeah, and I click a couple of houses here and I'll see waste in all of them, basically. That one did not have, this one does not have. But you can see waste in all of them. So I'm gonna add another compost yard. I'm gonna put it on my to-do list. Plus compost. I think my previous strategy was better than this, just because it prevents deaths and prevents diseases a lot better. Right, let's do maintenance again. What do I do about the malts? 5, 5, 5. Did these deer finally disappear? Nope, the malt still managed to kill some deer somewhere, even though it's not in his job description. There's still deer there. There's no more green here? Of course not. And now we've chopped a bunch of these trees. I could send him like here. This is 2 green chevrons. But the distance is so big. Wait, what? Okay, so I just need to move him a little bit here? Where exactly? It says it's green over there. Wait, what? Over there, 2 squares from the fence. Don't know if I believe you. I shouldn't have believed you. That's bullshit. That's green. By the way, to help with this problem of the hunter traps, of the animal traps not being in the green, you can make either a new forester camp or change the circle of the forester camp you already have to set those 6 people to plant trees in an area where you think the hunters might have a lot of small game to hunt. And that really helps with the hunters. But right now I'm chopping trees from everywhere, so I'm kind of destroying the productivity of the hunters a little bit. But it's not critical. We're fine. Yes, I did kill all the wolves on the map. They might still spawn, but not without a... their dens don't respawn, but the wolves can still spawn, just like bears sometimes. I think that the animals spawn from the top right corner of the screen as well, so it's good that the raiders also come from this corner. Did I say monsters? Demons? The wild animals, the bears and the wolves, spawn from the top right corner of the screen. The bears are still down. I killed them good. Not the bears, the boars. Wow, I'm confusing all the names today. Anyway, wagons. I'm adding more mines. These guys... No, 27. 15... no. You're good. You're all good. Smoke houses. Just confirm that nothing is spoiling. Meat, not spoiled. Fish, not spoiled. Good. Grocers, I don't need to check. Compost jars, I'm going to add a new one. Adding compost to new farms. That's going to be good, right? What do we have? 96... I should get these up quickly because I'm gonna need more. And then the 96 is whatever I can. $96. That's all? Well, that's all. They look like monsters to you. Too much doom, man. Too much doom. The farms. They are fine. This should be like this to off-center the work of the farmers. We should have had more flax as well. 75 0 workers. This can go down to 0 workers. That's great. Autopilot. Okay. Laborers. How are our laborers? 21 plus 43 is 64. We have 69. Nice. I have 5 people to put to work. Okay. Problems, no problems. Happiness, no happiness. I mean, they're fine. Shoes? 10 shoes. Right. Right. Plus shoes, I suppose. What? Why are they so unhappy about their clothes still? I've added more. Maybe it'll take a while to... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Plus shoes on my to-do list. That's fine. This is a problem. Plus shoes is going to spend more pelts. Whatever. Tech, I need to wait 2 months. Let's do this first. So yeah, the food is fine too. They're not complaining about the food, so I don't need to worry about much of this. But oh no, wait, but now something is changing slowly but surely. All of these this one didn't finish building. All of these root cellars now are getting more and more barrels, and look at this, just from the barrels, total spoilage is being reduced by 32%. It'll get to 40% once I get all of them, and once I get this tech, probably next year, it'll be even less. It'll be 50% reduced spoilage. Plus the building itself and the building's upgrade, brick root cellar, reduce spoilage even more. So things like greens should be spoiling less and less as time passes. So let's check. Yeah, the greatest spoilage things are greens. It's going down. You can look at the graph. Fewer things are being spoiled. They're still just consuming 620 compared to the 700. But all of these small upgrades will lead us to a point where we can finally remove the rationing policy from the trade center. There's not a lot of meat. I'm still waiting on the cattle. Still waiting on the traders. I have enough gold to buy it, but I need to wait. Berries. Berries are good. Nuts. How did we produce fewer? What? Oh, because I destroyed one of the nut sources. My bad. Fruit staple. Okay. I'd love to see that graph going up still, because the trees are maturing. But spoilage is kind of reducing. That is great to know. What else? We're consuming a lot more willow because now there's 2 people making baskets. That's great. I needed the baskets anyway. And we have a huge stockpile of willow. Not a problem. Anything else is different here? Honey 28. Yeah, no. Wax 25. Flax has peaked. I should be 600. That's correct. Oh, we're producing a lot more. Yeah, flax is now good. As for hay, hay is kind of a problem because you can't sell it. So you have to delete it if you have too much. A bit like tallow, but tallow is fine for now. A bit like wax, but wax is fine. I'm gonna sell when I have more than 1,000 hay. I'm not even consuming the hay right now. I'm just preparing for the incoming farm animals so that they have something to eat. By the time they arrive to the farms, they're not just producing it later on. Pelts is okay for now, but when I add shoes, it'll be a problem. Tallow stable, firewood. It should have paused. It's stable. Wood planks. We consumed more because more barrels, more furniture, and we removed on person. Still seems stable. I'm gonna leave it. Stable. Paper? How are we consuming more paper all of a sudden, or are we producing less? No, it seems like we're consuming more paper. I'll just add one more person. This has always been a very, you can tell by that graph, always been a very tight industry. So let's untighten it a bit and add another person to paper just to have a little bit of surplus. I can sell the paper anyway, so it's not a problem. I'm gonna do plus bricks. No, I have 5 people. I have a lot of people on coal. I can do plus bricks. Plus bricks, which will mean also plus clay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, look at that consumption. We need another person on shoes. Hide coats. On 0, but I just added a second person. I'm not gonna add another one so soon. Let's let it stabilize. Baskets double, that's good. Soap, stable, tools, surplus, heavy tools. Did the upgrade finish? It did. Blacksmith workshop. Now they can make heavy weapons for the tier 2 soldiers that I still don't have, but this will be good for the future. I want them to make more heavy weapons than normal weapons, and maybe more heavy tools than well, not sure about the ratio, really. Ideally, I would have different blacksmith workshops for each of these, but I'm not going to make 4 of them because that's overkill. For just 2 people to work? No. So I really have to manage these things, which is kind of awkward. Because if I know that I need more things in one industry, I don't want all the others to reduce. I want independence when it comes to industry production so that I can manage things consistently, but I can't do this with the setup. But I definitely want more heavy weapons than weapons, and I think I want more heavy tools than weapons. Let's leave it like this, and I'll add another person here. I shouldn't be adding, but whatever. 4 laborers. So now we should be making more of everything here. And also consuming more iron, which is fine. Consuming coal, also fine. Let's keep going. So, where was I? Luxury goods? No, tools is usable goods. Yeah, heavy tools. This is scaring me. We don't have enough. Clothes is good now. What was the peak with clothes? It was low. Barrels, yes, yes, more barrels. Logs, stone. Could use a bit more stone. Let's put 600 stone on the limit. Clay. Oh, I need plus clay and plus bricks. But why? Oh, because I made a lot of housing upgrades. That's fine. Clay is still not a peak. Coal, whatever. Iron. Stable? Question mark? Wait, are you guys waiting on materials? Idle 3%. 60. Where's the... Here. No, they're not waiting on materials. I guess iron ore is just right. Let's leave it be. Sand, stable, gold, ore. Okay, yeah. As soon as they produce a little more, the gold ore smelter immediately could smelt some more as well. But now he's on 9% idle, which is not a lot. I still need more people. How is it possible? Just one person smelting gold ore. And 6 people. This is ridiculous. Gold mines in this game are ridiculously bad. Ridiculous. Anyway, pottery, stable, candles, stable, glassware. What? How come? What's up, Ledric? What's going on here? You're not idle. Oh. Huh? 50 to 20? Furniture, I'm gonna let it be, even though we still don't have a stockpile. I'm not gonna change it again. Let's stabilize. Arrows. Okay, a little better with the arrows. So some crossbows that I might sell, and everything else seems fine. Okay, cool. Let's do these changes then. Compost yard. I'm gonna put it here because I know I'll have farm animals, and this needs to be as close as possible to them. So that's it. I'll put on the to-do list 1 person in the compost yard. And we have 3 laborers left. Shoes. Shoes is right here. 2 people left. Paper. 1 person left. Gold ore. 0. Now I need bricks and clay. And that's 1 person on bricks, 2 on clay. I'm gonna remove 3 from coal. Turn off this mine. Add 1 here. Add 2 there. And we're on 0 still, and I've done all the changes that I needed. As for the rest, they still have things to chop. Trees are not plentiful, but now this thing... No, this thing is not going to produce trees for a year. They're going to plant so much around here. Oh wait, mining stone. There are still stones in the area. But they're going to be doing a mixture of mining stones and planting trees. And then they'll give me the symbol of no stones left. And we'll move on from there. Let's put some more trees to chop here. I'm not sure I want to chop these trees at all, because this might be the reason why the forester can't grow more nuts than she currently does. So let's not change much there. Ah, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle is like this. Yes. Yes, stone. Did I say something else? Trade center. Don't forget the trade center. 5,000 should be enough for cows or whatever. I'm at 400, so let's say 40 of everything, and we sell the surplus. Except for the iron is 200. Glass should be like 100. Yeah, it's being consumed more because now it's a luxury good. Stone. Yeah, let's bring some stone back before I regret this. I'm also making a lot of paths, cobbled roads, Coal is 250, yeah, 500, that does not surprise me. Pelts is 70, I'm not doing anything there. I've added more shoes, so that's gonna peak next year. Let's let it be. Candles, well. Let's sell them back again. Hopefully I bought them cheap and sold them expensive. Iron again, did I not just add iron there? What did I do with the iron? What? Must have gotten that wrong. Oh, what? Stone is a luxury good? No. Stone is just stone. It's a building material. It's only used to build stuff. Sand. I said 100. Might as well sell the surplus. Plank's gonna be like 1,000. Yeah, I don't want to reduce plank's production. We can sell some crossbows now. 40. Willow's going down. Flax is now stable. I removed this last time, but I didn't need to because I ended up adding the farms anyway. So let's sell it all. Let's sell it all. Alright, trading post is done. Tech, farms, industries, maintenance, new farm. Good thing that I read that. I need to make a new farm before I forget. Where is it still 90%? Down here, I doubt it. 84. 89 is not bad, but this is even closer, right? 6 by 6, yes, quite. Do I need more apiaries? Have so much honey and wax. Why am I giving them more work? Well, let's leave them. So this is another worker that I need to remove from another one of the coal mines because one person will be at that farm doing maintenance. So remove one from here. What else? Fruit trees, nothing. Storage cart is here. Exploration, nothing. Let's go, another year. Place your bets. Are we gonna get attacked next year? Or is it gonna be another peaceful one? I should think about salvaging one of these sites, but only after I know for sure that the raiders are coming. Otherwise they come through here and they steal everything. And I want to do this manually. I want to manually send, like, I don't know, 20 people here at once, salvage the site extremely quickly, get 20 things and go back at once, all together, so that if they get attacked by wolves or bears or boars, they can at least defend themselves. Peace is not an option, it's a chance. If you get lucky, you get peace. And in 2 months, we get another tech, which we can use to boost the army with something like this. Looking forward to that. Attack speed to the archers? Hell yes. This is them all moving the stone out of the trade center and placing it here. Look at that number. Look at them all. They're like tiny little ants moving mountains. And it's done. They're moving mountains. I really need to pay attention to cattle next year. I really need to. $130 fish? That's a new best. This road, I guess, helped a little bit. Right, new compost yard. What is am I building? Oh, this. Hold on, I need to configure this correctly. So barrels is fine. This is a 10 to 20. And you actually store nothing else except vegetables and fruit. So now they have double this, not yet double the space. Once this gets upgraded, it'll be double the space, but I want to make sure it's barrels are enabled. Barrel limits is there. Yeah, that's it. Upgrade this. The malts. Are you in the red already? I just said you. No, you're in green. In the green. Cool. Alright. Let's upgrade a few more paths once I can see through the snow. Around the farms. These don't matter. Year 25. Create a couple more dirt roads. around the housing district. Hey, Mr. Birdle. That's enough. I no longer have a lot of stone, but it's good to have like the paths that go to the industries be upgraded. So let's upgrade just a few. I really want this to be 17 nuts. There will be so many nuts there if it reaches the maximum. It will be so good. I want those nuts. I want them bad. Oh! No, nobody works here. Nobody works here. Alright. I think we still need one more forager because this one is gonna cut the fog of war like here. So, sure. Let's place the final one. Doesn't really matter where. That'll be the final one, but it still need to chop that tree. So many upgrades happen. You can hear them. You can hear them. They all go build the farm. Like little ants, that 1000 is going to reduce to 0 in a split second. Except that this is horrible because now there's a farm that requires attention here, which just happens to be the case, and they need to walk all the way there, and then we have rot and things not being planted and problems at the farms. I don't like the AI of the farmers. It's just as stupid as all the other AIs. Like, they need to understand that there's a certain span of land that they need to be distributed amongst. Otherwise, the things are not going to work. I'd rather have them wait there and sit around and do nothing and be ready when this thing is going to be ready, depending on the seasons of what is being planted here, than to actually do work there and then lose all that work by just having to move a long distance back. It's not good. I don't like this centralized kind of hive mind of the farmers, which also get the honey from the bees. Pun intended, I guess. Hello, sir. What do you want? Do you want tools at a good price? Don't have that many, I'm afraid. But now I have more people working tools with an upgraded building, so maybe things will change in the future. Come back again with that price and I'll sell you some iron. Just keep taking this back and forth. Iron? No, honey. Big honey. Big prizes. I love it. Well, not really. That is the sign that I should have made more honey and made more money from this. Honey and money even rhyme. Is that crazy or what? So that means more apiaries. Don't be farmed there. Apiary there. Oh, that's enough. Also iron, and that'll be fine. Let's... Yeah... Let's soften the blow to our to our production of hide coats by transferring a few. Cheap meat? No, for 4 gold each, that's not cheap when it comes to food. That's all. That's not all. Give me your money. Give me the rest of your money. 100 iron. That is perfectly fine. We can bring some of them back. Oh no, I regret that, and I can't buy it back because now I'll buy it for 14. I should have sold the herbs! Even though it's in the red, it doesn't matter because 2 is the most they ever pay for herbs, and herbs are seldomly bought by traders. Just like honey, herbs are just as rare. I didn't pay attention to this. I lost some, well, not gold, but I lost some iron. Whatever. Do you have farm animals? Do you have farm animals? You don't have farm animals. God damn it. More traders, please bring some cows. You know, I could go down here and click on the special button for goats or chickens or cows somewhere up there, but then they'll be so expensive. They're already expensive when they just happen to randomly bring goats along, but making them 10 times more expensive. I mean, nobody's gonna die if we don't get cattle next year, so I'll just wait and focus on other things in town. There's other uses for the gold. Fully upgraded brick cellar. They're still not completely full of barrels, all of them. Knowledge generator. We wait for month 2. For month 7 even. We want to see if we get attacked. That's the priority there. Crops. 1 person. 1, 2, 3. What did I click on? All those sounds, each that you hear, is something being built or upgraded. I'm making them do so much stuff. Almost all of the houses are tier 3 now, with some few exceptions here near the coal mines. 5,000, I'd love to see 0 there. We're working towards that slowly. No more boulders. So now I turn this down to 0 and I focus only on planting, mostly. And then they'll chop trees when it's sustainable. Why are they not chopping the dead trees though? I think I need to do this myself. I'm not sure if these guys consider dead trees to be mature trees, but they should be the first ones to get chopped. Comment section that made it to the video. What video are you talking about? My video? Please keep it in English, otherwise people don't understand. So many dead trees. This is not even a swamp. Dead trees make the best firewood. I believe you. But logs are logs in this game. So many! Whoa! Now that I zoomed in, I really see how many there are here. Crazy. I'm not even in the radius anymore. Where am I going? I'm gonna harvest all the dead trees in the entire map. Okay, enough. I'm not, Demo, I'm trying. I've built the barns. They're not coming in with cows from the traders. There's nothing I can do. I'm eagerly waiting for these nuts to be in big quantities. Yes, very nice. Another, nobody works here. Nobody works here. And 1 forger left, and we've won the war against the fog of war. They can attack us now at any moment. Bring cows, cows. No, it's this one, cows. No cows, no cattle whatsoever. You're selling tallow? I'm not gonna do that. You're selling cheese? No, I want to make my own, man. Even cheaper coats. Hey, fine. That's fine. What can I sell you, though? May I interest you in some baskets? Yeah, I don't have flour. I don't have grain. Nothing of the sort. And this guy has no money. Well, you have a little. Give me all of it. Yeah, I should have sold those herbs. I should. Yeah, honey is still good to sell completely. These should be brought in a bit more. Month 3. Are we getting 2 years of peace? Nah, I don't believe that. But with this person here, this might guarantee.
What needs doing?
Why not put it there? Well, okay, it no longer guarantees anything. Boars didn't respawn. Okay. Hey, blueberry bush 31. Should I bring it in? No, I still have so many. Hello, I would like 1 cow, please. I can ask politely, and then they bring a cow that costs 10 times more, and then I can't afford it. Because I don't need just 1 cow. I'd love to buy at least 5 so that they can reproduce, and then I have more cows. Sustainably so. Smallpox. Okay. This is confirmation. We're getting into the period of the game where really hardcore diseases start appearing. Smallpox is a highly infectious disease that begins with fever, malaise, and vomiting. Then lesions cover the skin. Death rate is high. A healer can help contain the spread by isolating the infected. I need to upgrade this to a hospital ASAP. If we have a smallpox outburst, it can kill a huge amount of population really quickly. It can be deadly. But I'm... Yes, another compost yard. No, with the auto compost. Shit.
Need anything?
Shit. They're just popping like flies. Smallpox is spreading. I'm moving more wastes. There's plenty of water supplies. Oh my god, no!
Need something?
3? Fuck, let's hire another doctor. 3 cases of smallpox. Oh no. It's happening. Toby pox epidemic? Stricken by Toby pox. I just wanted some cows. Why? Just cure them. Isolate them and cure. If they're all 3 here, they're not all 3 here. One of them is a child, and oh no, they're all in the same house. Yeah, no wonder. That's how infections spread. Disease spreads. Somebody finish that one. I kind of want to go for the salvage sites, but I don't know if the raiders come. Fractured ball. Okay, at least it's not another case of smallpox. But there is special technologies that I can invest to... well, the first one will be the hospital. The hospital, I think, increases the recovery rate of patients. Greens are still spoiling by the thousands. Oh, that's right. Markets can also have barrels, and they still don't. Should probably add more people to create more barrels. But 3, I think, is sustainable for about 500 population, so I'm not sure. It depends on how many root cells I have, of course. That's always a variable, too. Month 4. Ah, yes, get cured.
Will do.
Sorry, Gabriel. I didn't... That was a misclick. I apologize. Just...
As you say.
Go about your business. Yes, get cured. Okay. At least we have a healer's house. If we had nothing, this could be the death of our civilization.
Need something?
Tell me you're gonna build that and not just drop off the stuff. Nice! Sybil knows how it's done. Final Forager. Fog of War has been contained. I hope this doesn't bug out the game. I hope this is enough. Smallpox. Yeah. Okay. Nobody works here. This is the last time I'm saying nobody works here. Nobody works here. This is the full amount of circles we're ever going to see here. We've made all the foragers. We've explored all the map except the one corner where I want the raiders to spawn from. I'm not sure about this forager, to be honest. This forager scares me. I think I'm going to move this one a little bit back, just so that I give them more space to spawn, because sometimes you don't... well, we have 24 spots. Sure. Come in. Come right in. No problem at all. I'm gonna move this just a little bit more down, like here. So that I give them more space. Sometimes you don't get attacked by raiders. You get attacked by enemy armies. That happens when a lord from a nearby civilization realizes that you're squatting on their lands, and they send an organized army to raise your city to the ground from start to finish. Those are the hardest types of raider attacks. Organized armies, we didn't get any warnings of any armies so far. I mean, it may still happen now until month 6, until month 7. We may still get attacked by one of those. But yeah, that's the hard mode armies, hard mode raider attacks that can happen in this game. No more house upgrades? There's one. And then... oh, these guys don't have desirability. Have I upgraded all the wells? I did, but there's some in the edges and some near the mines that still don't have enough desirability. Interesting. I may just make more statues. That's always an option. Let's see how this evolves. One tech still sitting there waiting for the raiders to appear. I kind of want them to attack. I want to have fun. When I have my archers kill them to pieces, my light infantry smash them and take 0 damage. Come on, bring it on! Otherwise, I think I'm gonna start working. Since they cannot come from this corner. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Are you chopping trees and all? Oh, that's fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 people. This is 16 people. I'm gonna...
on it.
first set them to just move it. Is that 16? First just move there. Drought, that may affect the farms. Let's see what happens. But we haven't had many food problems, so I'm not much worried. So the idea is we set them all to extract this thing, work on the salvage site, or as many as possible, and then when it's done, these very people bring everything back in one go. I just hope these boars don't respawn.
Aye.
Still on the green. Still hunting deer. Oh, these are far off. Month 6. I'm harvesting these nuts too, right? Yes, I remember setting these as targets. And if there's any nuts down south, I can also harvest them because there's not even boar dens back here. But I don't remember seeing nuts here. Mushrooms, yeah, plenty. There's no wolves, no bears, and no boars down here at all, but also no nuts, apparently. That's unfortunate. Should I just kill all the boars to avoid accidents? It's not like I'm gonna hunt them down manually with the hunters ever again. It's too much micro and I'm gonna have cattle soon, so who cares about that? Building's on fire. Compost yard. Oh, that must smell bad. Go, go, farmers, go! Put it out, put out the fire. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Wait, where are they? What? No! What are you doing? Fergus, it's your fault. This is Fergus Senior. This is Fergus Jr., right? I fired him because the only light infantry that still is here is Fyodor. Fergus! You and all these people should be going back. I don't care if there's a fire on the opposite side of town. What do you do? What are they all doing? What are they actually doing? Chopping logs. No, they're just literally ignoring orders. I said, go here.
Will do.
Some of those were harvesting nuts. No. God damn it, I can't take my eye off them for a single second. It's always Vargas. Maybe if I send them to collect that, but then half of them will go back. Because that has a limit of 10 people? No, apparently not. Just keep an eye on them then. Month 7, we didn't get attacked. Okay. So now we're good for that chest. We're good for the tech being invested in something that is not military. What did I want to do? Oh, right. So the trick about the barrels, there's 2 upgrades for the barrels. The first one unlocks the barrel the cooper, the barrel makers, so you can just start distributing barrels on your root cellars. The second one increases the spoiler production of barrels by 25%, which is fantastic. But it also increases the production cost of barrels to now cost 1 wax to manufacture. But if you make a lot of barrels first with a lot of people, you're just spending iron and planks, and you distribute it through town, and then you upgrade this. The barrels that were made previously are upgraded to have 25% extra spoilage. So this is a retroactive effect that kind of saves a lot of consumption of wax at the beginning of this industry. I think I have enough surplus of wax to not worry about it, but I'd rather upgrade this, make a bunch, wait a little bit, and only then go for that. But 25% reduced spoilage, that's good. And that also means that now they require wax here. I'm going to set wax here with a minimum of 10, and here to a minimum of 10, I suppose. Yeah, they shouldn't consume that much. Something on my glasses? Alright, more tech in 2 months. Yeah, a bunch of them just ignore the order. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nobody goes back empty-handed. Addy?
Will do.
Fargus?
What is
Ara?
it?
Sozhran? Greena?
Of course.
Hollow? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, stop.
As
You're
you
all
wish.
staying here. I know it's almost
As you
done, but
wish.
you're all staying. Stop.
As you wish.
Ooh, Tome of Knowledge, that's good. That's not important. Crossbows are cute. Not that much gold. 1 arrow? Okay, fine. This is a garbage loot, but I guess I'll take it. No, it's not garbage. We got knowledge, and that's really good. Now,
What needs doing?
to work. Take smoked peat.
Work to be done?
Take stone. Take stone. You need to chop the stone? What?
Yes?
Take more stone. Take more stone.
Need anything?
Take clothes. No, 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 no! Who? Oh my god!
All right.
Who's taking stuff? None of you are. Okay, go there. Are you taking stuff?
What is it? Hello there.
You have to watch their every move. They're like little
Need something?
children. You can't trust them with a job. Kamara, stone.
What needs doing?
Hollow, smoked meat. Devar, gold. You stay.
Okay then.
Technology, right? Let's do more. So 2 more months for the because we got a thing from the chest. Okay, cool. As for the rest, so I've upgraded the forester camp, and now we can plant trees. If this is still not enough, you can even go for that, and then the trees, after being planted, regrow even 20% faster on top of these 40%. I have never ever had a game where I needed to invest a tech here, because these guys planting trees in that huge radius with the setup that I showed you is enough for the entire production of logs to be completely sustainable. Sometimes I make 2 forester camps in 2 different areas with a good forestry survey, but I've never needed that, so I'm not going for it because I think it's a waste. What else? I could upgrade the apiaries, make more honey from here. Not super important. Or maybe, just maybe, I tried to advance the tech for the barns in advance. There's nobody else coming? We only got 2 traders and they didn't have cows? Again? That is a pity. What else can I do? No, the hospital. Never mind. Priority number 1 is the hospital, right? Nothing heals a priority. Yeah. So this increases the recovery rate from festering wounds, which are extremely rare. We've had a few battles, and only one time that I ever seen this happen. But this unlocks hospitalization, which can allow us to upgrade the healer's house to a hospital. So absolutely we need that. Don't move.
As you wish.
Don't move. Fargus.
Need anything?
Take the stone. Galadria, take the smoked meat.
What
Geralt.
needs doing?
Wait.
As you say.
Take the stone. Sigland. Take the smoked meat. What? Wait. No.
Done.
Just wait.
You need anything?
Take the crossbow. What?
As you wish.
Take the hide coat, and it's still not enough. Oh well. One last chest to recover next year. It's dangerously close to the Fog of War, but I think it'll be fine if we do the timing right. Oh my god, the population. We're getting so close to 500. House upgrade. I might slow things down when it comes to population here. Okay. Yeah, we did get another influx of immigrants. Fit to work 280. We have about 150 children and babies not working. That's still a huge number. So our number of laborers should only increase as the years pass. This is starting to look like a really big settlement. Just look at this. So many people working, so many industries, so much stuff. I mean, for what I'm used to, which is max population of 500, it looks big. Population 10k in WRSR. What's WRSR? Tell me somebody else is getting that stone. The boars still didn't spawn? Geralt?
Hmm?
Yeah, good. They're going.
Aye.
78, it's fewer than before? I will never understand this. I give up. This is the final position of the Forger. I give up. I will never understand. That's where we've gotten the most nuts, and it was only 14 per slot. It should have been 17. But I guess this map is just not great for nuts. Maybe if I placed the Forger like close to this spot, maybe then... But it's too far out here. It's too big of a distance. And I'm not making a second one. Doesn't make sense. There's other sources of food.
Aye.
Mining stone. What kind of path is that?
Need anything?
Getting arrows. Good, good, good. They're getting everything. Can't go here yet. Bear? Leave it be. Oh, interesting. I've never heard that game. Let's get these trees out of here. And the boulders as well. Well, this is now outside of the city, so... Knowledge generated. You know what? 8 months. Oh. But I need to risk it because people are dying and disease is rampant. Let's go hospitalization and we upgrade the hospital. Can we do that now? Yes, we can. A few bricks. A little gold, some planks, and extra cost per month. Hey, it's worthwhile. We don't need 2 doctors right now. Nobody's sick. But let's upgrade this building. That should also increase desirability. But the center of the town has no desirability problems. These houses are all even close to getting to tier 4. Only the edges have some desirability problems here. Maybe I'll make some statues. I'm still not sure. They all went here immediately? Do you guys have nothing else to do? Oh, this thing is full. Whoa, so many materials. Fine, bring them here. I think we have now so many laborers that whenever I tell them to harvest something, they immediately go there because there's nothing else to do. Which means that if I send them here next year... No, I want to manual this still. I still want to manual that. Absolutely. Absolutely. How many laborers do I have left? It's 2 months. 2 months to the maintenance. I'll wait for the maintenance. If we have extra people, we have extra people. Let them be general laborers. Let them relax a little bit. And in the next winter, we do the maintenance and we check things again. Next stream. How many more years do you think it'll take us to get to 500 pop? Oh, quite a few actually, because it's locked behind the upgrades of the houses. Right, I don't have a lot more space to build more houses on. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Let's just make more houses. Like we have this corner here, which is perfectly fine, even when it comes to desirability. I can make a couple more houses there. I can make a house here without destroying anything. That'll destroy berries. I can make a house here. And no, the middle is taken. There's space there, but if I even this out, I can make another house there. Maybe we'll get to 500 really quick. Look at all these small trees. They're planting all of this. Now they're seeking shelter because it's the middle of the winter. What? How is the furniture workshop burning up in the middle of the winter without there being a lightning storm? They don't have fire in here. What? Oh, please upgrade this. This is kind of a priority. I don't want people getting sick because of that. They finished leveling this up, so house and here. The middle is very crowded, more than I usually like it. I usually reserve the space for decorations, but I can think about removing maybe the bushes, putting them a little bit on the outside. The bushes don't add desirability. It's good that they're in the middle of... They're close to a root cellar, but they're not exactly critical. Okay, a couple more houses. That's good. No!
What is it?
Ara! What? She's dead. There's a temporary shelter here! Run this way! She froze to death. Holy shit. 3 people dead. No, 3 stone. Ah. Damn it. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. It is a long distance. I didn't send her specifically here. She chose to gather those last pieces of stone. What can I do? I could maybe... Okay, let's act on this. Not just wait around. I want to make a temporary shelter in this corner of the city. The walls will be here, but it's good for travelers coming from this corner. I need to chop all this and to even the terrain. I can't even see what's happening here. Let's make them chop all this. RIP. Yes, I've read it, Eric. Thank you. Hospital. Upgraded. Now there's rats, apparently. So, more slots for doctors, more patients, and I think it increases the recovery rate of people in general. Scurvy, I don't care about that. Scurvy right now is a joke of a disease. Upgrade a few houses. And there's even more upgrades to medicine here and there. And you can even unlock an apothecary to create actual medicine using medicinal roots. One of those items we've never used, even though we've been collecting since the very beginning of time. This is the apothecary, yeah. Variolation to reduce the chance of smallpox outbreaks. I saw a video on YouTube about this the other day, so curious. Yeah. That should improve the health of our settlement. Let's get this off. I'm gonna see all the the laborers run here. I'm not going to see anything because I'm going to save the game, but there will be an influx of laborers moving that to the stockyard right there. Actually, I don't mind moving some of these to the trade center in advance. Let's get that done, shall we?
What is it?
See what I told you about pear trees? We're in the middle of winter, and this pear tree still has fruits available to harvest that did not rot, and
What
Rolana
needs doing?
is doing just that, collecting the last pears, and then going home, taking shelter. That's the advantage of pear trees over apple trees. Here they come, here come the train of laborers to move all of those things, but I'm gonna save the game. They should really... They're turning back? No, they're going. It's very cold, guys. Take shelter. Save the game, and that's the end of the stream. Year 25. Wow, the population is skyrocketing. We're gonna get to 500 soon, I think. And then we unlock some achievements. Yeah. Don't you need cows for vaccination? You mean variolation? Yeah, I see you guys saw the video too. Or maybe just knew about it. I kind of learned about it recently on YouTube. Hey, good evening, Edward. You know, the stream is over, but good evening to you. Yeah, you arrived when it's finished. We can chat a little bit if you want, but... Farthest Frontier is done for the day. No attacks? Kind of bored. I wanted to send my army and do stuff. But also, we boomed the economy, which is always nice. Alright, any questions? Anything you guys want to chat about? Now's the time. I'll be reading as much as I can. And then I'm going to turn this off. But before that, I'll check for possible raids on Twitch at the very least. I'll watch the 10-hour video put up. Cool! There'll be another one just as big next week. I'm preparing already chapter 2 of this series. What we did here today is halfway through chapter 3. It's not really a chapter, it's more like episodes. Is it episodes? I don't even know. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting topic. Very scientific, very interesting. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope it was fun to watch. Raids. No raid. I don't have to raid every time anyway. So I'll just turn this off. Thank you for being here. Sometimes my mouth goes faster than my brain, or is my brain going faster than my mouth? I think my brain's going much faster than my mouth, and my mouth can't keep up with all the thoughts that I have. So when I try to speak my mind out loud, I say some stuff like... Anyway, I'm off. Guys, have a great weekend. See you tomorrow for the continuation of this series. And until then, good lucks, and happy face rockets.
Game over, dude!